What's going on, guys? Morning. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? So, what's cooking? What's new? Are you guys watching anything else? Yeah, I mean it looks quite overextended, but we've got 1.7 million on a $11 stock, so that just is no for me. Yeah, I mean it's just it's not worth it. Like yesterday, I think it did produce, but you can't trade this. Look at the intraday price action should tell you whether it's attractive or not. That's not attractive. That's like one of the like. That's just looking at it. I feel like vomiting. Yeah. So daily looks amazing when it comes to just the daily self volume crap, intraday crap. So it doesn't check my watch list criterias. Whereas if you see my other watch lists, daily good, volume good, intraday good, right? Bbig same thing. Well, Bbig is not very juicy in my opinion, the daily, because it's it's just in the middle of nowhere. Really, it's not here, it's not there. You see what I mean? So it's in the middle of nowhere. Daily is not juicy, volume is there, and the intraday is not that great. The only thing I'm waiting on this is a pop. If it starts to pop, otherwise I'm not interested. I'm not willing to risk anything on the buy side as well on this Bbig. So just watching it on the side, I could even remove it today. Not too crazy about it. Right. So let's go to the gapper. Any other gappers you guys watching? I didn't find any gappers interesting today, to be honest. Look at this, just a mess. I mean, my chart looks a mess because of the pivot points, but it's just not clean enough. We've got the only thing I'll keep an eye on this one, JRJC, is the pre-market highs. That's it. If it starts to break that, then yeah, maybe something is there with volume and clean moves. Otherwise, I don't see anything, even for that single gapper that I have. Most of the gapper I found today was acquisitions, mergers, and things like that. See, it's already dropping, so that's done. 850. So we've got here, and then it's gonna pop towards. What's the volume we got yesterday? 7 million. There might be something there, guys, in this one. Actually, I might be wrong on this, because if it starts to wash this 8 level, just keep an eye on it. If it starts to hold and curl back, what you want to see is curl back up. Best example I can give you is HX yesterday. So let's see. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to see the drop, but that drop not continuing. You're just holding, slowly creeping back up that VWAP, right? You want to see this curling action. As it does that over the VWAP, you want to see this, right? So maybe something there on JRJC if it does that, but I don't think it's going to do that. There's not much volume. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Lux. So that's that, and we've got pins and wish, by the way. Looks interesting for a daily. Not too crazy about it. Volume isn't there that much. Volume came in yesterday. Today I'm watching that close 6s, 610s around this area here. see what it does. If it starts to trend above 610s, maybe continuation towards 650s, the yesterday's highs, and then maybe 650s. And then once that breaks, then definitely sevens the next target, but not too crazy about it because of the price action. Very clean right off the open, but chops around quite a bit. Still better than what most of the other lists were watching. So wish I am kind of long biased on it if it starts to hold this 6 area and starts to trend above it. So long biased on wish. Pins, I believe, is a rumor going on that PayPal is wanting to buy it. So if I mean, I think it's still not confirmed, or is it confirmed? If it's confirmed, there's no point in trading it, guys. Anybody knows whether it's confirmed or they've agreed on it? If it is, then a waste of time to watch it. Let me know if you guys know about that. Fuel cell. Yesterday had a, well, last few days it's had a red day and quite decent moves in the really bad timing. The timing that I don't trade actually. I have been seeing this, guys, lately, that really decent moves are occurring during the lunch time. Right, really decent moves. We're talking clean moves. So I'm like thinking, well, why don't like I should start thinking of staying a bit longer. But if it starts to happen over and over, then I'll have to change the timing of the stream as well. Maybe you know, extend it a little bit, because you see these kind of moves are, I have been seeing it a lot. But anyways, so SPY, guys, I think it's overextended. You know, it's just that's my level 453. I'm watching that. If it starts to poke towards there, or even the highs of yesterday, which I don't think so, close or the highs of yesterday will be the one to watch first if it starts to get there. Now if it does start to poke above, there's a lot of overhead resistance here, guys, after 452. In a 50s, 452, 70s, 453 is huge area for it to go through. So it's gotta be very strong for it to actually pierce through that, which I doubt it's gonna do today. So a bit short biased on the market itself. Tlry, a bit of a long bias I have on it because the daily looks interesting, but I want to see that 12 break and starts to trade above that. That's the only time I will be interested in it. NVX, if you don't know how to trade it, leave it alone, guys. This can be really difficult, but some really decent clean moves on it. That's why I kept it. I'm thinking maybe even like attempt to gap fill today, but if it starts to you know, fail off, then there could be shorting opportunities as well. But huge spread though, just remember that. Bbig is similar to, I think, Tlry. If it starts to take out 1150, that's why I put the alert. Then we can look into longs. RDUS, guys, is already, I think, done in my opinion. I'm expecting a gap fill, but even if it does come, we're talking from 1790s to 1630s. Enough room, I think, but chances are it might not today. But I still kept it just in case if it starts to pop and then starts to drop. That in that case, if it starts to pop towards 19s, then we have a better risk to reward on it. Then I'll consider it. DNA second day continuation, hopefully under rejection of 14s. We'll see. I've got 14 level here, guys. Yesterday was a beautiful trade on it, by the way. If you were not here, this is what I was looking at. Let me just try my new so we were looking at this as this was bouncing off. Really nice, good wash, just bounce up, holds for a while, and then creates this nice little whatever you want to call it, wedge pattern, breaks it. I was mentioning the trade here, but the ad was there as well. So and then you've got your I'm still getting used to this whole. Oh right, okay. So another add point was here as well. We discussed that with Andrew. So plenty of places to enter, guys. So that was what that's the cleanest move I've seen yesterday. And then we've got APO, which is short biased. I'm on it now. This one, if it starts to attack that high of yesterday 75's a great area for it to reject from, strong level. um, then we can look to short it as well. I'm mostly short biased on it, to be honest. I think it's overextended in my opinion. So that's it, guys. Best of luck. Let's just keep it calm, nice and slow out there, and let's just wait for our setups. Don't chase them, and then let's make sure we control our risks. Anybody else watching anything else? There we go. Ding ding ding. Checks. So far on APO, that 75 is holding. As you can see, that's the level I was mentioning, 75, 75 tens. So that's the one that's holding, and it's rejecting from it nicely. Right, what else? HX. Why am I delayed on it? Okay, let's see. Have a look at APO, guys. If it starts to go up towards 74, anywhere here, guys, if it starts to reject from it, that could be a nice short there. But I think there's quite a bit of a spread as well. Just watch the spread, guys. DNA should be trading. Why? Wow, okay. That's strange. Yeah, that's a bit strange. Tlry, by the way, is looking strong, guys. Tlry, Tlry. Where are you? Yeah, there you go. That's your yesterday's close. I'm still waiting for that 12 though, but I think yesterday's close also is an area to watch. It's breaking right now. You can, I mean, the volume isn't that great. Let's have a look. So we have got, yeah, the volume isn't that. Yeah, volume isn't there yet. It's weak though, the volume is really weak. So unless it picks up, guys, I don't think it has that strength. Relative volume is weak off the open, but still looks good though. You know, you can't ignore its clean moves and things like that. So volume will be building up after 12, I think, but we'll see what happens. Looks interesting when it comes to daily and also intraday. Yes, sir. Wow, BB as well. BB, same thing. Uh, very similar, very similar. BB's volume is much better when it comes to looking at the volume, rising volume, really decent. So these two, Tlry and BB, could potentially be. There might be something there. Keep an eye on those two, right? And HX is under 19s, probably a short here. Big risk though, big. There we go. HX. I will be trading HX on the side, guys. This is just, kind of dangerous for you to be trading. If you, obviously you can't, most of you guys can't trade it anyways. HX is not shortable. So I'm going to be trading on the side. What else are we looking at? Tlry, X. And we have Wish. Block. Pins. Right, what's pins doing, guys? Okay, pins basically bounced off of this 61 area, this level here. So daily level right here. So it looks like a nice short for me, but I think this area will hold. So my RRs, multiple Rs, is not there on it. I might be wrong on it, but that's why I think on it. And the bounce is quite big as well from this wash, so this might be actually, and also it depends on the PayPal's deal. Bid a good price. Okay, it might be still a rumor, but that's why it might actually start to continue higher now. Might be a good long opportunity on pins as well today. Wow, Wish rejection of 6. Nice. So yeah, that was your reversal there, and that takes out the VWAP and comes back and holds it nicely, hugs it nicely and holds it. And now look at that volume came up. So you want to see more volume coming up to this. And then we got our Tlry and BB, just did not wait for us. Yeah, this one looks interesting. Just about now, even like the longs were here, but right about now, 62 break and then break of 62 tens could be interesting. Uh, let's see. Let's see if he wants to hold. Here's the battle. So I think I might start a bit early on the break of 62.05s or 6s. I'm waiting for this to break, and if it does, then yep, pins will be a good one. Okay, so it's rejecting from 62s now. As you can see clearly, 62s holding nicely. So that could be an issue for it to take out the highs. Still holding nicely, so just still waiting on it. Alright, I'm starting early, guys. Starting 60, what did I get? 60, under 62s basically. You could just put your stop under 6170s if you want. That's probably ideal place if it starts to reject, so that you don't lose a lot. But I've started around 62s and waiting for it to actually take out the 200. That's my main concern. Once it does that, then I think we've got a good trade going. Come on, take out 6206s. Right, wow, it's holding really strongly there. There's a nice little battle going on between this area here. There it goes. I think it really wants to. The 6180s and 6207s or 8s. There's pretty good, decent battle going on. So anybody wins. Right, that's that. We are just waiting on that. And I'm waiting for it to actually break this low here. If it does break and start trading right now, in fact, and then I'll consider getting out of this, because it could be a bit choppy. You see that? Still holding up though. You see that VWAP? Better idea would be maybe under VWAP, because it could get a bit choppy before it starts to take that 200. We shall see. Right, this is weakness. Weakness coming in, so I'm not happy about it. 6170s. Right, I'm gonna get out, guys. I don't like it. I'm out. I'm out. Very small loser on this. So somewhere there was my entry. That's why I didn't like it. You see that? That's why. Because that You see the battle. You know, this I was expecting, if the battle was still on, I was expecting this to bounce back quickly, reclaim 62s. It didn't do that. That's why I got I don't really didn't get scared, obviously, but it was just a price action. It's just, you know, it finally it seems like that decision has been made that it doesn't want to break that 62s 11s. So now, you know, I think this might produce some decent shorts for the moment. That's what it looks like. Tlry is just holding off that area. 12 is a big level, guys, for Tlry. Right here, in fact, 12 between 12s to 1210s, big level, which is rejecting from. Not a good sign for it. Morning, morning unknown. What's up? JRJC halted. Is it halted, right? 82922. Yeah, halts. So JRJC basically this level this level, right, to the tick, just comes down that zone there, bounces off and starts to just for me it was a bit fast, but if I had seen, I wasn't watching it honestly, I just missed it, but I think if I was watching, if I was seeing the volume coming in, might have jumped in a bit early, but it had to be something really decent, which it might have been at that time. But I was definitely watching that this zone here on pre-market. I was mentioning this. Novavax. Novavax at the moment seems like 142 is a level that's holding. It could break that. That could be a long potential entry. But this one has huge, you know, spreads, guys. Huge spreads. Okay, pins again coming back up, trying that 12s, sorry, 62s. I might try again here, guys. Pins one more time. Let's see. That area is very strong, guys. You might want to wait for it to actually take that out. This time around, it seems like it wants to take it out, guys. So I am starting small. Again, small starter. Once it starts breaking that 6220s, then I'll add more to it. Okay, so you see, that's why you wait for that specific level to break, especially on this type of play. Look at that. Now, I think on NVAX, I'm looking for shorts on it. NVAX just tried to pop over, attack the highs of yesterday. Didn't do it, so I think it's weak. And I'm looking for shorts on NVX. I might trade it on the side because it's heavily spready stock. Very extremely spready. Pins interesting, guys. Keep an eye on pins. So that area, this is the area, guys, we're looking for it to break, and it's struggling every time it goes there. So what I want on pins is to confirmation will be to break above 62.20s. Once it does that, then that's more confirmation for me. So I'm still waiting on it to show some sort of a confirmation before I load in. I have started early again. Don't know whether I mentioned it or not. Just around here, over 62, I think, somewhere there. Let me see. Close to 62s basically on this attack. So let's see. This one needs to take that 62.11s out. Mm-hmm. Looks interesting. Pins is not yet a buy now, to be honest. For me, it's early. So I always start longs with the starter. It's like a 25% of my position, so that I can actually add to it once it starts to confirm the bias, the thesis, which is the break of that 62.11s to 20s. Do, 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 do. So Tlry just does a really decent pullback, really nice decent pullback towards the VWAP, and then carries on. So this has potential, guys. It really does have potential. Yeah, and then BB, I mentioned BB as well. I think similar scenario on BB as well. Just a little bit different though. BB's is a little bit different because it actually did quite a bit of a move. So this one really seems like a short, to be honest. Does seem like a short. Wow, JRJC. Okay, is it gonna come back down, and we'll see. JRJC. What else are we watching? Yeah, Tlry is breaking that, so it's already showing sign of strength there. So that's a good thing. JRJC is somehow holding up nicely here, which could mean that if it starts to take out 950s, there could be a long there, long opportunity. So it needs to take out 950 pre-market high and stay above it. That's when you can enter. I'm gonna try, guys, 945s. On the break of 950. On the break of 950, I'll be in on it, and then 920, 913s will be stopped. JRJC. Okay. Yep. I got in. Alright. Great. Stop will be under 913, as I mentioned. So watching it, guys. Hopefully if another hold coming in. Yep. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, that's not good, is it? That's a rug pull, guys. I'm out. So it was so quick that just I couldn't get much, but around tens I had some out, but on the rejection it was so quick that everything was like it's just market. I think I got about on the last 950s, 947s, somewhere there. Check this. Yeah, so around tens right here. I got some partial out like 25%, but 950s for a break even. I'm out completely. So really expected this to continue and halt again one more time at least. That would have been really nice, but it didn't. So that's a massive rug pull. 1050s to 9s. That's $1.50 rug pull there for you. But you have to be very quick with these, isn't it? Like these are momentum, like kind after halt trades are really like you gotta be like extremely quick, and you've got to get your hotkeys ready for you know anything. But again, it's strangely, after these kind of rug pulls, the stock tends to carry on and fade off. But I think it's bringing a lot of interest. A lot of people are watching and trading it, so could be interesting for later on, guys, if it starts to trend nicely. So on the pins, I am putting a long 62, around 62 17s. So somewhere there, stop limit order, just in case I don't get spread out. So the add point is around this area here, but if it starts to trend again, same thing. If it starts to break this and start trading here, I'll get out. Because maybe my thesis is there, but it's if it's not really doing it, maybe we're in the wrong timing. It might take a while for it to, just to, or it could be an inside day. We don't know yet. This is what I mean by JRJ say, guys. This makes sense now. After this kind of rug pull, don't expect the stop to be trading very quickly over it. So this is what I was looking for, like this. That's the reaction of that rug pull. So this might continue down now. Very, very choppy, but scalping, beautiful. Beautiful for scalping. That's what you want. DWAC. Oh, I saw that. I think during the yeah, I kept it here, but there was something about this acquisition shares. Oh, okay. That might have mistaken. Ah, this was a merge with Trump Media, so they were planning or had an agreement with the merge. This is very strange. Usually, when a merge happens or an agreement to merge, the price doesn't trade this volatile. So I think what's happening is people don't know the real details of the merge. That's probably why it's so volatile. If the um, if the big money knew about the deals, then it just starts to really sort of go to that price and then starts trading there. Uh, but I think they might not know about this, so they're still speculating what the deal is going to be. So yeah, it's a very strange price action daily, but yeah, I think this could produce some decent moves. As you can see, I had my levels there. I was looking at it. 13 was my level and 1250 was the level that I was watching. So breaks it, comes back in to that zone and then carries on. I completely forgot about it. Alright, pins again, attacking that area again. Let's see if it breaks. I've got my stop order, stop limit order right there. 17. Is it 17s? Yeah. They're almost there. Yep, yeah. There we go. There we go. I am in. More shares. Alright, so pins is doing a decent. By the way, that's just, remember that's my mental stop, right? Yeah, even if it shows here like that. Because that had to be closing below that level and starts trading under it. Something like that. So I got, yep. Let's see what it does. Next area is the close, yesterday's close, and hopefully if this brings the volume that is coming in right now on it, is basically really good. This is what you want to see, but also you want to see a little bit of a movement in the price as well. You don't want to see divergence in the volume against the price, right? So if the volume comes in big and then you see this, that's a divergence, which sometimes isn't good. Well, most of the time it's not good if it follows. So now it broke above that. Now I would like it to hold 62. If it doesn't, then that's just a fake breakout, and it's still gonna take its time to carry on. But I'm gonna give it some room, guys. I'm not gonna be quite hasty on it. Take out my stop here. My hard stop is not there anymore. My mental stop is there, so just keeping a close eye on that. What, silver? You long the DWAC? That's why I call it DWAC. I don't even know what that's called. Digital world. Okay, that's completely different to what it sounds like. But yeah, it's a really good. Yeah, this area was the level for me. 13s. Yeah, pins is just doing that thing, isn't it? Bloody pins. Really choppy. Real chop. So on pins, guys, I needed to break that. First of all, 62 under 62s will be a clue that it is back to chop. But I'm gonna give it a little bit more room, which will be under a VWAP. So it could be stop could be here, here, here. It doesn't matter, in that zone here, right? Just gonna give it a bit more time. Right now it's playing with that red to green. Come on, pins, attack that again. 62.20s needs to be staying above, basically above the 200 EMA and OR. Right, so that's not good on pin side. Just see if that VWAP holds. Very choppy. Extremely choppy. Volume came in. Don't like that. Yeah, I might be out here, guys. I'm looking to exit. Don't like it. Just waiting to see if 6150s hold. Probably exit before it. Just waiting on it. Alright, so you see here right now, you saw that this low happened. So basically, this is the close below VWAP. That's your first criteria met for your hard stop. So you can definitely clearly put your hard stop under this low here, because if it wants to carry on, it's going to take that low out. If it wants to bounce, this should come with a bounce now. So that level you can rely on now. So my hard stop will be around 60, under 61, 55, 57s. Let me see where it is. 54s, right? 50 right here. Right. What else do we have? So Solid is not here. He's not trading. He's so if it does take me out, that's fine. I got chopped around on it. It probably wasn't ready, but you know, this daily looks decent to me. If it starts to take 62.40s, the highs of the day, then yeah, this could be, but it might not be ready yet. We'll see. We were watching Wish, right? For it's a bit early, but yeah, as you said, starter definitely. Break of 6 looks good actually. I'll join you here. Yeah, so I am around 6 here. It's a starter, guys. Just a starter, just a feeler. The main trade is not there yet. Long start around 6, and we just want on this one the break of that yesterday's close 610s will be a confirmation. Once it does that, then you know, that's when you start to add some, but not before that, because overhead resistance is about 605, 610s. Once it needs to be trading above it. That's all. Tlry is interesting, guys. Tlry is holding up nicely. So Tlry looks decent. but I think, in my opinion, it might wanna be taking it's gonna take a while, I think, before it starts to take this out. But if 12 holds, um, it's a good thing because it's already taken its time in that wedge pattern here. That one looks interesting, guys. Yeah, some daily level here as well. You mean a feeler, yeah? Okay, so Wish is interesting. It's starting to make its move. Hopefully that's gonna bring in some volume and momentum. I think I'm gonna wait on Tlry to actually take out this high at least 1207s, because what I don't want is to for it to do this. That. So I don't want that. At the moment it looks like it doesn't want to do that actually. That 12 is holding nicely, so any break of that. By the way, I'm out of pins, guys, just really chopping us around. Right, so Bbig looks interesting for a short. SSR still on this bad boy. I'm gonna leave it alone, guys. As SSR is on, shouldn't be on. Nice HX, beautiful. See you, Andrew. Have a good one. Take it easy, mate. So watching Tlry for a break of this area here, 1207s. Yeah, it's breaking you the wrong side. This is why I waited, because that little congestion here wasn't looking good. But then again, you know, this wedge, as long as this wedge pattern holds, that's a good thing for Tlry, as long as this holds. That's the thing. Because once it starts to crunch up and get congested right at the end near 12s, when it breaks, it'll have a decent move, hopefully. But I can't take it here because just because it's a wedge pattern and a VWAP. Sometimes these things could actually break as well. So waiting on it to confirm something for me. So yeah, that's just bouncing off of that area here. Let's see if I think it just might do this for a while and then explodes. Right, what else? Anything else we're watching? So Wish isn't doing well as well. Wish under 6. Just gonna give it a bit of a time. Um, Again, Wish still early. Remember, feeler or starter. Just want to make sure that it's not really sort of doing a reversal instead of just a decent pullback or just a congestion. So if it stays in that zone here, that's fine. Wish looks interesting. Right, so Tlry, I really want to start something here. Just keeping an eye on Tlry. Once it starts to show a little bit of a strength, I will start with it. Okay, I'm starting. I'm starting small, guys, just here, 1201s. And then stop will be under 1190. And I'm adding as well. On the break of 1207s, I'll be adding, and then 1210s. So let it break 1207s. JRJC. Oh, okay. It's back again. Wow. What's happening with this? Oh, it's okay, regaining compliance with the Nasdaq listing. So it's they've extended. Nasdaq has extended the time frame. So that's a good catalyst for it. I think better starter was here. If you were thinking about like a bit of a trend trade on it, I took a really like a very quick scalp on it over here. As you can see, it's getting heavily shorted into. But that also means that if it starts to take out these highs, then shorts are going to be in trouble if it starts to hold. So that's a sign of, if it starts to hold and takes out the highs, that's a sign of a short squeeze coming in. Like, you know, fundamentally this company might be very very bad, but uh, two is that like 2.4 million float. Like if somebody's like really is gonna lock the float, then they can play any type of game on it. So Tlry is just not breaking that highs. Want to make sure that it breaks the highs, that at least 1207s for me to add. So I've started a feeler here. 1201s, I believe. Yep. Yep. JRJC. You're trading it? Silver? So this will have some ads here and some ads here. Yeah, that can be a bit hectic though, JR. Just be careful with it. 10 is holding nicely. I don't like Wish, guys. I'm out. I don't like Wish. I'll wait for it to break that 200 EMA just to. Even though it's a starter, I can hold on that thing until the lows here with this position, but I just don't like it. Like right here. I don't mind paying higher price if it starts to run. I don't mind paying here and start loading up here. But with the Tlry is different though. Tlry is like clearly, is creating that nice little, you know, um, wedge pattern or whatever you call it, pennant. Wish. Wish is gonna look like that. There it goes. Okay, right, beautiful. There we go. Just as I say it. Right, lovely, looking good. So we want that continuation coming in on Tlry. So looking decent. So my ads are 2-3 ads actually on it. Right here as well. Ads. So starter, add, and I'm okay with that position sizing. Loving it. And then the stop will be under 12 for me. Just under 12. I could keep it under VWAP as well, but under 12, 11.95 is probably somewhere there. Somewhere there. Yeah, JRJC looks good at the moment. But look at this. Look at these. Any pop is getting shorted on it. So it's just too risky. Although 10 is holding 970s. Really? Pins. Not really. No, 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 no. Pins, be careful. It needs to take out 62s and stay above it. And ideally, now you want 6220s getting taken out. Oh well, you can watch DWAC for starters. Right. Now, looking good. Very nice. Tlry, come on. Carry on, buddy. Yeah, DWAC has a huge potential in my opinion. If that rumors are true. Clearly, is actually a good catalyst for it. So yeah, I bet for sure. Wow, Tilray, come on, mate. That's just playing around, isn't it? That's just taking a piss, isn't it? The only thing it's rejecting from is that 50 EMA on the daily, which is not that much of a level for it to reject from. Yeah, so that I think this one Tilray is gonna take his time. Um, just being a little bit more patient on it, just in case if that 12 reclaims. If it doesn't, then yeah, on the break of VWAP, I'll be out on it somewhere there. Right now, I think you can base. I think this trend line has been performing instead of this. So this trend line has been respecting. So you can keep your stop based off of that. But this wash should have come with a bigger bounce than this. Right now it's close to 12s, which is a bit worrying. So this bounce should reclaim the 12 quickly. If it doesn't, then you know that's thesis isn't there anymore. That's actually a false breakout in effect at the moment. It needs to reclaim that 12. If not, then I'll be out very quickly on it. Yeah, I'm out. I don't like it, guys. I'm out. No, nope. BTC. So let's have a look at our. Oh yeah, baby, HX, loving it. So where can we check? What was it? Yeah, it's already washing big time. I can't chase that. Honestly, Tlry looks a bit of a short for me at the moment. Tlry looks like the only issue with this one is that trend line and also that VWAP if it's gonna hold. If it does, then that short doesn't exist. But staying under 12 is not a good sign for it. You see the bounce from that VWAP and that level. The bounce came in, even though it's small. I think yeah, it's weak. I think it's weak. So see the numbers rising on the 1196 and 1196. Okay, that's getting taken out. Big numbers 1197s. Let's see if that gets taken out. No, it's not, and they are pushing down. So that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Right now, I think the offers are pushing things down, and and the bids are kind of holding at the VWAP area. Yeah, I'm gonna take short on it. I'm about to take short on this Tlry, guys. About to, about to. Just waiting on that weakness. You see that numbers coming in on the bid now. 300, 1194s. That gets taken out, then we are good to go for a short. If that holds, then this might hold. 1194 is the one that I need to take out. So let's see. Wow, some numbers there on 1194, guys. Big numbers. Big numbers coming in now on the bid side, guys. So that might have been just a little, and 1197. So there's a big battle going on right now, and they're rising. You see that? See, they're rising the price now, raising the price. Bids are pushing forward. There's a battle going on right now. So I'm waiting for it either to break 1193s, 94s, or break the 12 again. Let's see. So quite clearly it's breaking that 1195s. 94 is still holding. That number is still there. Interesting. Oops. That number is it gone or is it hiding? It's gone. They just did you see that, guys? Like the 1194 silver, that level, they just pulled it. So they just couldn't fight it anymore. Let's see if something else comes in. I think that's just probably it. Yeah, just gonna I think it's just choppy at the moment. Just choppy. But JRJC looks interesting right now. I might start early here, guys. JRJC for a long. Right, small starter on it. Somewhere there. But I'm waiting for it to take this low out before I exit. Um, I think it's a bit of a, if you're sweating, that means you're actually in too much. So if that shouldn't be the case, you should be in a bit smaller maybe, and once the momentum continues, then you could add. But right now, this zone 1050 is really getting shorted heavily. This area here, you see, it's just pushing it down, pushing it down. So we'll see what it does. You have to give it room, I think, because after this wash, I really expected this to continue down and fade off at least towards 8s, right? But it didn't. It actually reclaimed very quickly, so that's a good sign. Let's have a look at DWAC right now. On DWAC, I hope you have taken most of it out because it has reached its IPO level, which is basically it's broken above that open, and then high is very close. So I would take most of it out, silver, if I was in it. So this Tilray, I think watching it on 1 minute chart is not gonna help. So if you have something like this, better to watch it 5 minutes or at least 3 minutes. Something like that. See? Just choppy. Come on, JRC. It's going, it's going. It's gonna go now. JRJC. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna add on it. Getting a better price. Yeah. Similar area though, but that's better price. Just be very quick on your exit if it does starts to push this, because once it starts to take the highs, that squeeze is going to come very quickly, and if there are a lot of short sellers waiting around 11, then it could do similar thing here. So I'm going to be very quick on the partials if it parabolics. Come on, JRJC, you want to do this? What's that volume here? 249, 250. It's a quarter of a million. So good. Let's go. 11s. Hit the 11s. This zone needs to get broken. Just don't come back and reclaim 10s. Come on. Come on, JRJC, that's looking good. That candle finish like that. So SPY is at our level, this zone here, this level here. So 4532. So was that the level that I put? I think we have a better level up there, 4453s. Yes, HX. I think today might be the day. Also, one of those. This week has been doing that. It's gonna. Things are gonna start to move. Maybe midday, lunchtime, which is getting closer. Pins fail. Wish. Wish is just popping a little bit with some volume. There's volume coming in. So how much is the volume? See, it's better to wait for this to break this, and then ideally 610s. At the moment the volume isn't enough. What's up, Jessica? How's it going? I'm out of JRJC, by the way, guys. JRJC is just rejected now, so I stop it. I got out early on this. I just can't wait. I was gonna wait for it to break this low here and stay under it, but the force that it came with, don't like it. So heavy short selling pressure on that. Yeah, it's just gonna be a long wait on it. See, the problem is, as you can see, the volume on this, it's not that huge, and it's still. So that means the buyers who were holding it here is has given up. There's no more extra short sellers. It's just buyers have given up, right? Because it should be, when it's washing up like this, it should be much better volume, like this. You see that? Buyers given up already. Right there on the break of the EMA, that's it. They decided, well, we're out. Now, clearly, short sellers are at the moment in control. Unless the new buyers comes up here, nines somewhere there, it starts to hold. Yeah, DWAC is just wow. What a move, DWAC. Look at the level I created there, right at the lows here from pre-market. You see that? This level comes up inside that zone. Boom, it goes. Just I don't know why I didn't add it on my watch list here earlier. I might have completely missed on that. So JRJC looking for a short, possible short now. The DWAC is the only thing you can rely on is the pre-market basically. 20 level is a big level. You can't. Before that would be ideal, to be honest. Before that, because this is too overextended. Expect a huge wash down. Actually, is coming now. So yeah, that would have been. But with this kind of thing, maybe keep like one or two shares, just in case if it starts to swing. So Jessica, are you busy trading the JRJC on the side, guys? Because I think most of you guys can't short it. So JRJC shorting here under 950, and then just riding this one. Gonna be riding this one. That's good. Good. Honestly, you're not missing that much. It's been choppy these last few weeks. Extremely choppy. Things don't have follow throughs. Even if they do, they're not giving us much. So I don't think you're missing. These are the days you want to keep like small. Just keep it small. Wait for better setups. So yeah. The only thing that's done really well for me today is the ones that you guys can't trade, which is JRJC short here. I don't know yet, but I feel like this is gonna give me multiple hours, definitely. But also I am on the side trading short here from this area here, HX. Added few, but the average is very high. close to 18s, over 18s actually. And then yeah, I took some out, and then just trail stopping. So the really good. This was what I was expecting for it today. I was strongly biased short on it. I know some people have started trading probably here, but that was a bit too much for me. Too high. Just needed that confirmation. Shit, D-Whack. The hell, man. And how much do you have left? That's the question here. You shouldn't have more than 10% left on this. If you do have a runner, I think I would swing it. If I had some 10%, 15% left on it, I would swing it. Don't worry about these little pullbacks. You know, it could pull back to 17s, 16s, doesn't matter. But percentage-wise, how much you have? 66% left. Leave it. I would keep like definitely under 40, 30%. I'll take most of it out here. But that's me. But then that's still for the runner. Only keep 25%, less than 25% for the runner. For the swings, because you know your percentage move is huge. We're talking from 13s to 20. That's almost like 70%, right? Expect, you know, a bit of a bigger pullback. All right, JRJC, let's go, baby. You finally gave up. So took some out. Nice. All right. Forex Factory. Calendar. What do we have today? Wow, this is extremely strong. Look at this, attacking the highs. This is strong, man. This is strong. It's been a while since I saw a strength like this. DUX is gonna break that 2020 level, isn't it? This might be really strong, silver. You know, any pullback is controlled really quickly. This wash instant, this pullback instant. So it's reclaiming the wash very quickly. Yeah, so don't know, man. Seems like the deal is really good for DWAC. Yeah, neither do I right now. Oh, let's go to JRJC. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Jessica, maybe that's a good idea because if you stay here for the what is that, like just a basic in and out of the trades. See, the problem with staying in front of the screen when it's quiet is the discipline. That's what's gonna get you. It's the FOMO and all that boredom trading, for example, and you start to see things that's not there. That's when everybody messes up. And you know, it's just not. You need to be working on your mental game to avoid that as much as you can. Oh, really? They wouldn't do that. Those bastards. They might be listening. I need to contact them. Let me actually. I am free now. I might be able to contact them. Yeah, it's very emotional, Jessica. It's not easy, is it? It's too much emotions behind it. That's why it's difficult. Otherwise, if it wasn't emotion wasn't involved, you could just. A lot of people will be making it. This is look at that control move on this one. This is why I say like there's no. At the moment, I don't see any weakness. That's so true because you know it just wants to. It's showing you it wants to go, wants to go. Right. There's just no weakness on it right now. We're talking about almost 200 million volume on it. Nothing much, just 200 million. The first day, it kind of did. How do I zoom into this? Yeah, the first day, what was it? 300,000. 300,000 volume against 200 million. Right, you do the math. You know, if it wasn't really overextended like this, break of 20 would be a long entry. There it goes. Trade Zero has very strange, like with their mm, like people like me, they have strange offers for them. The offers are okay, but they should be international, you know. They shouldn't be locked to, like, let's say, European offer or US. It just doesn't make sense to me. They're a bit funny about it. Most of the other companies, if you do get some commission-based offers for a group, they work everywhere, unless they have like their US operations are completely different to the European one or the international one, which could be the case. In that case, I don't think I'll be able to get that offer for the US citizens, but I'm gonna try. BFRI? What is that? I thought that was okay. Right, okay. IPO opened. What have we got? The volume 1 million. That's looking good, guys. Alright, we're gonna watch this Coco. Right? Silver. So what we're gonna do is on this one, we're gonna wait at least 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Ideally 5 minutes. For the 5 minute bar to finish. Alright, don't go too far, buddy. Come on, don't go too far. We want 5 minute bars on it to finish. So this bar needs to finish. So this is very simple trading strategy. IPO that has a good volume, decent price, and it's very liquid. This one is really liquid now. So it's good enough. So basically ORB trades on it. That's your 2 minutes ORB there, and then 5 minute ORB is forming right now. So I think what happens is I just really want it to be rejecting now. That's just too extended. Not extended, but it's just I really want a swing high to base my trade off of. I want a swing high. So I want this to be coming down, maybe trade close to 16s. Just waiting on it to close that 5 minutes. So this one looks strong, so it's going to be a long trade. I think 1650s are holding, so maybe break of 1650, 1, 2, 3, fourth bar. I would really like another bar coming in though, because usually it's the 5 minutes ORB that works better according to my data. So I want this to pull back down. Come on, come down a bit. 16s, yep. Even like 1620s, 10s will be nicer. So the spread is kinda, wide a bit. Sometimes widens, but So now over 1650 55s is the long on cocoa. Hope that makes sense. Not before it. This is not pullback trade, nothing like that. It's simply ORB, right? And now this is what I wanted. Perfect. Great. Awesome stuff. So now the stop limit order over 1655, I'll be long on it. 1655 long. So usually on these ones, what you want to do is you have a your stop is quite big actually, 1530s, right? So over $1. But they do run. When they do run, they do give you these R's. Okay, so so that's the only thing I'm waiting now, and then the rest is pretty much done. JRJC is kinda. Whoa, look at this. Let me just get rid of that. Okay, so JRJC, yeah, I'm fully out on it, and it's curling back up again, which is, we'll see. Alright, let's keep an eye on Coco. Coco de Mayo. So Coco basically is just gonna wait up on that. So let's see, this is an area. Right, 655, 56. That's the long. That is your long. And there's no add or anything. That's either one in. So it's gonna be all one in, and then depending on the price action. So they do chop around between that this zone here, 1530s, 1650s. All right. See you, Jessica. Have a good one. Take care. So waiting on this. This is our level. And then this is also the level. Catch you next week, Jessica. Have a good one. So that is not yet active. That's why you want to wait. You see that? That's exactly why you wait. So this is what I meant by like midday or of lunchtime. Things might start to work. No, no, I'm not in. No, no, I'm not in. I'm waiting for that. It's very clear. It has to break that 1655. Otherwise, there's no trade. ORB break. That's it. So we're gonna just let it play out. And then let me just, while I do that, let me just, not that, but this. There we go. That's good. So let me remove this because, alright, so it's breaking the highs. I'm gonna start a bit early here, 16, just a starter, remember, starter, like a 25%. And then I'll add over main one over here. Usually it should be the break of the 5 minute, but just feel like the volume might be coming in and right here somewhere. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, the studies. Yeah, DWAC looks like it might be. But club, no. Sidebars, yes. Okay, that's better. That's better. Much better. Okay. Well, you know, it might not be just done. It's just probably a pullback, but you know, that's why I mentioned like around this area here would have been most of the positions should have been taken out and then leave the swing running. But our cocoa. And also this one came. Oh shoot, we missed this. Solid. 2 million volume. We missed this, I think, because that was the entry here. You see? Do you see what I'm saying? Like we've got like 50 cents away from the price now. Shoot, this one's missed. ENFN. Come on, dude. Yeah, this was beautiful. So that's the 5-minute high, 2040s. Look, 2041, 42, 43 is your entry, and then you just let it run. So every dollar you get on this, slow partials basically. But I'm not gonna chase it. Come on, Coco, give us something. So here we go, Coco, come on. Take out the highs. 1650s. Look at the spy. Look at the spy. This level and then 453 barely makes it, but in that zone really, and then complete rejection. Look at that. I didn't really, I wasn't paying attention to it, but really nice. Look at this head and shoulder. Not a very clean one, but it is there. So still waiting on this, and DWAC. Let's see. The one that I was looking at was for the break of the wedge was, I believe it was Wish. Yeah, there you go. That's your wedge broken, and there it goes. See what I mean? So it was a really good idea to wait for it, but that means we've missed it as well. On this break, we didn't really notice that. Yeah, it had broken with some volume as well. So okay, so seems like silver's gone. Yeah, it's really it's one of those things where you just have to wait it out, because in the middle we can't do anything. Just either we have to come out 1150s and under, or just below 1130s. That's pretty much it. That's all we can do. It tried to break it here, as you can see. Tried to break it, but it just couldn't. Let me just try to set this thing up. Add cloud, maybe. Yes, add cloud. Let's see what it does. Okay. No worries, mate. No worries. Right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, is just gonna end the stream here. Pretty much, I think everybody's gone anyways. Things are quiet. I've taken, just to update, I've taken this one as it popped up with some volume, um, but not enough in my opinion. But starter here, and then once volume comes in, I might add to it for long. So right now, started a feeler 958, and then just carry on adding as it starts to make its move up. But I doubt that it's gonna. Well, it kind of is though. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wash this on the side, guys, and also I'm in cocoa as well. But that's kind of like a different style. My stop is under the lows of the open, and then I will be adding 1655s as well. If it does take me out, it takes me out. But I have started small, 16s over 16s, so I'm okay with this. Completely fine with that. And even with the ads over the 1655s, I will still keep my stop here somewhere for a while. So that's the update for what I am trading at the moment, and I'll keep you posted. I think this one has some momentum coming in. We'll see. If it starts breaking 10s, then that'll be good, right? So that's pretty much the update, guys, and I think that'll be it for the stream, guys. I might just, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Just give me a sec. Okay, so where are we? On this one, I'm still in it. Longs 958, and then just waiting on this to do something. Otherwise, I have to go anyways. If it does something, then I can stay for it. But if not, then I'll leave. If it's gonna take its time. And I am still in cocoa. A starter here, right there somewhere. D-Wack. On Coco, I might even get out before this 1542s, 45s. If this takes out, this low gets taken out, I'll be out of Coco. And then if it was just a little wick and that takes me out, then I'll still hold on to my possible long positions over 1655s, as long as it does it quickly. If not, then I'll just leave it alone. I don't like what it's doing right now with the volume. Not much really. That's the problem with it. The volume didn't come in, so that's why it's just doing chop. There you go. I'm out. So on that one, I have gotten out somewhere there. That's fine, and that's it. I think this one just needs to. That's pretty much it. It didn't take it. This was supposed to take it out, but it didn't. So I'm just gonna be out on it. I'm not gonna be waiting for it to take this one out because the volume, as you can see from the entry, well, not entry, but open volume was quite good, and then it started to do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna be out on that completely. I'm gonna take the stop limit order off as well on that. So that's pretty much it. Waiting on JRJC to do something. Very choppy though, very choppy. Anyways, I might keep an eye on it on the side. If it starts to break, the way it's doing right now, might be out soon anyways. It starts to trade under 940s, a few bars, then I will probably get out here somewhere or under that. We shall see. Anyways guys, have a good one, take it easy. I will see you tomorrow 9:15 EST. Alright guys, take care, bye.